So you clicked on this video because you want to get rid of your self-doubt. You've let it take over your life and you're done and you're tired. Hi, I'm Desiree. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to teach you how to get rid of self-doubt once and for all and how to keep her far back in the closet. Excuse me. So the biggest things about self-doubt is that we turn it into a personality. We take it on as an identity and we play it out from moment to moment to moment, and that's when it becomes a problem in our life. One thing you do have to know is that experiencing self-doubt is extremely natural. It's natural. We all have self-doubt. Even the most successful people have self-doubt, but what separates you from those people is the fact that you listen to the self-doubt and stop, and they listen to the self-doubt and keep going. So my first tips, and this is the most important tip of them all, stop identifying with the thoughts that come up. Once you stop doing this, you can actually just view those thoughts, see them, and clean them as they are, unnecessary. And this is why a lot of successful people say meditate, because when you meditate, you quiet your mind and you can decipher what thoughts are yours and what thoughts aren't. A lot of the thoughts you guys are having are not your thoughts. Thoughts from other people, other people's experience, things that you've experienced at one point that people have told you you were, or things that people say you do, or whatever the case is. And the problem is with that is you identified yourself with it. You attached yourself to the ideas of what other people think of you or what you've experienced with life. That's just so far from true and from who you are. I'm gonna take your hand while I say this. You are not responsible for the version of you that people have in their head. It's not your responsibility, and you do not have to live up to what people think about you in any way. Whether it's good or bad, if it doesn't align with you and who you're wanting to be, throw it out the window. One thing's for certain and one thing's for sure, you cannot fully get rid of self-doubt. It's always going to be creeping up in the back, but you got to name her and tell her to relax. Because once you do that, you stop identifying yourself with her, that's it. She's no longer a part of you. It's in the back burner where it should be. Now that we disidentified from her, we're gonna go ahead and move forward, and the way we're gonna do this is by boosting our confidence and taking our life back, and this is how you're gonna do so. First things first, we have to get down to the nitty-gritty of what your beliefs are about yourself, or whatever you named your self-doubt monster, her beliefs. You have to get down to the nitty-gritty of her beliefs. What does this girl think? What is she thinking? Let's get them down. Let's see what those thoughts are that we've been identifying ourselves with for so long, that we have now stopped identifying ourselves with. Let's see what those thoughts are now. I'll never be who I want to be. I'll never make it. I have to do this in order to get this. Write it all down on paper. Once you have written that down all on paper, and take out a notebook and write notes. If you're not writing notes, you are not trying to get rid of your self-doubt, babe. You're not. I'm gonna need you to get it together and get hard on what you want for yourself in your life. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, once you've deciphered, okay, these are all the thoughts that I'm having, what are the counters to those thoughts that I truly align with? And you're gonna write better thoughts that combat those thoughts. So for example, me personally, I've had a big fear of posting on social media for the longest. For a while, I would make videos, make content, and I would go to post them, and then I'd decide, oh no, this is not what I want to do. Like, maybe this is just not for me. I would just go against every grain of my body that's telling me that I want to do this, that's telling me that I am meant for this. I would go against every grain of my body and decide, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should try this, or try to find every other way to like make it in life, to try to feel fulfilled in life, and it wasn't working. I'm telling you right now, you're not feeling fulfilled because you're following things that don't align with you, and you need to throw it out the window. So my fear is the fear of being seen. I am scared that people are going to judge me. I'm scared that they're not going to think I'm good enough, or that my videos are good enough, or that I'm going to be blah 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 blah. And step into what to do, no fear. So what I'm doing to counter that, and this is why I'm able to show up as how I'm showing up right here right now, confident as fuck, a bad bitch, what I know I'm supposed to be doing what I know I'm meant to be doing. So I told you my doubts. This is what I've done personally, and I think you guys should do this too. Once you figured out all the negative thoughts that you've been having, write the counters to it. Once you got all the counter thoughts, and they could be like little affirmations like, it is safe for me to be seen, da 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 da, all this stuff. That's what you're gonna do. So for me personally, my affirmations, I wrote them all in a ChatGPT, and this is what you're going to type into ChatGPT so they can write you a little paragraph. So for me personally, this is what I wrote. I am the best influencer because I am. You have to claim who you are in your own reality, and in my reality, I am the best influencer. This is one of my favorite affirmations, and I feel like it's been really healing like what I've been feeling. It is safe for me to be seen because I am valued and appreciated for being my authentic self. Period. I ate with that. My presence is valued and appreciated. I have a problem with thinking that I'm not valued, that I'm not appreciated, that people are just not going to care about what I do or what I post. But you know what? I said they are, so they are. They are. People want to hear me speak, and they value what I'm saying when I'm speaking. I'm helping millions of people just by being me. I'm deserving of recognition and respect. I release the fear of judgment and step into my power. I radiate confidence and attract appreciation. I am enough just as I am. I trust in my value of my voice and my actions. I am seen and valued by those who matter. I let go of self-doubt and embrace my worth. I stand tall in my truth and I shine brightly. If you guys want to go ahead and use those affirmations, go ahead and do so. Those are the affirmations that are making me show up in a better way. Like, even the way I'm speaking, I could just see so much of a better improvement. I'm so much more confident. I'm so much more sure in what I'm saying. The doubt that we define ourselves with, that makes us not step into who we're truly meant to be and who we truly are. So once you decide on our affirmations, this is what I typed into ChatGPT so that they can give me a paragraph that I could listen to every single day. Put into ChatGPT, can you create a long paragraph I could repeatedly say based off these affirmations that I can say to myself to rewire my brain and show up as my best self? I did that, and ChatGPT did a whole little paragraph for me. Just kept pressing rewind until I found what I liked. That sounded really good. That sounded like, oh yeah, like that's the girl, that's the stuff. I then took that paragraph, I downloaded an app called Parrot. I'm gonna put the app on the screen. This is called the Parrot app. You're going to read your affirmations. You're gonna read your little paragraph into the Parrot app with so much confidence, with so much conviction, with so much, yes, I am this girl, I am that, I know I'm that. And then you're gonna listen to it every single day. You're gonna listen to it at nighttime. You're gonna listen to it every hour, all the time. And if you guys want to do this for different sections of your life, you can. I also did one for money, I did one for social media, and I did one for just myself in general. Just said my best self. So yeah, and I'm showing up as her. I am. That's my first tip, and that's gonna catapult you guys into where you need to be. If in a week you do not feel better, block me. But if in a week you feel better, come back to this video and say, girl, you were right. Because I know I'm right. I know what I'm saying is true, and I know what I'm saying is right. Because I've been doing it for so long, and every time I've done it, I've showed up as the person I wanted to be. But what has stopped me is identifying with my self-doubt. And until you stop identifying with those thoughts, you'll never get to where you want to be. My second tip is to get clear on what you want to do. What does this mean? This means get clear on what you want to do. Not your mama, not your sister, not your bestie, not your friend, not the homeboy from the corner store. No, we don't care what other people have to say about us. What do you want to do with you? What do you want your life to look like in a few years? Stop listening to other people, because you feel bad because you keep listening to other people. We follow our hearts. We follow what we want to do. We stick to that, and we listen to that. People who are successful didn't give a damn what all those other people had to say. They really didn't. They didn't care. They just went for what they needed to went for. They didn't listen to naysayers. They didn't listen to, oh, this la 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 la. Is the person telling you what to do doing what you're doing what you want to do with your life, living a life that you want to live? No? Then stop listening to them. Thank you. Thank you. Like, okay, Desi, but like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Like, no, babe, you know what to do. It's the thing that's been calling your heart. It's the thing that you're like, oh damn, you have fleeting thoughts about. You're like, dang, like, oh, I want to do this, but like, oh no, like, I can't do that. Babe, that's the thing you should be doing. The thing that your heart is literally longing to do, the thing that your heart is literally screaming at you to do, the thing that you get daily nudges to do is what you should be doing. I promise. Or another way, this is a really good way to know exactly, like, okay, no, yeah, that's what I want to do. Think about when you were young. When you were young and all the little things you used to do. Like, for me personally, I always been into fashion. I've always been a fashion girl. I've always been a girl who loved making videos, and since I was young, literally, I've always been drawing, making little fashion designs. I've always been making videos for my little dolls, doing little fashion shows, sewing clothes, doing all that. I've always done it. And every time I step into this person, I literally feel so good. I feel so good. I feel like my best self. Dude, think about when you were younger. Think about like what sparked the most joy in you. Like maybe gymnastics, little things like that can help you find what you want to do. And also doing hobbies, like going outside and taking a dance class, maybe taking a stripper pole class, like doing something fun that you know is gonna spark the little kid in you, that's gonna make the little kid happy in you. Maybe color in a coloring book. All that stuff is gonna spark ideas in you, and it's gonna make you get back into that childlike mindset where you're really happy and really excited and you're just ready to take on life. Once you get to that flow, you're gonna start having ideas where you're like, oh, okay, like, oh wait, I think I'm gonna do that, or I think I'm gonna do that. And the best thing you can do if you really don't know what to do is try. Like, literally try everything. There's so many people who are successful in so many things because they just try everything. They do everything because their heart is telling them to do that. So that's what you need to do. Follow your heart and do exactly what is screaming at you to do. Third tip is to start showing up for yourself in the little ways. And I mean the little ways. Like, you know you want to make up your bed in the morning, and then you get up in the morning and you don't make up your bed. You already disrespected yourself. You already have lowered your points in self-appreciation and self-worth by multiple points, because you said this was something you were going to start doing. You said this is something you wanted to start doing, and you didn't do it. So make it a priority. Make yourself a priority. Do the little things so the big things aren't as hard to do. Getting your nails done, getting your eyebrows done, doing your lashes. Maybe you don't have money for that. Well, go get the lash kit from TikTok Shop and do your lashes. That's what I did. You know, things like that. Do show up for yourself in the littlest ways, because as you show up for yourself in the littlest ways, you will start showing up for yourself in them big ways. You're getting your body used to the idea of, oh wow, like she wants better for herself, she's doing better for herself. And you show up every day and you do it. You want to work out, you do it. Even if you worked out for 5 minutes, at least you did it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, show up for yourself. Start writing what you're grateful for in your journal. All the things that you said you were gonna do, that you were gonna do, and they're literally this small and you don't think it's a big deal, is a big deal. Because that's the only reason you're not showing up for yourself in the big ways. Because if you're not showing up for yourself in the small ways, how the hell are you gonna get to the big things? You're not. I'm gonna be the one to tell you, you're not. So get with the program. Start showing up for yourself in little ways. Wake up, make up your bed in the morning, get ready for your day. Even if you're not doing anything, get ready for the day. It's a must. Self-care is a must. Going into your bathroom, putting in a cute little outfit. It doesn't even have to be an outfit that you're going out with. Just a cute little outfit. I'm literally wearing the most basic outfit and I feel like the baddest bitch. Look. Literally a simple outfit. It's a simple outfit and I feel like I look good. I did my makeup, I did my little lashes, and I feel so pretty. I feel like the baddest in the world, because I am, and so are you. My next tip is just to set up systems. And by set up systems, I mean set yourself up for success. And I mean this like morning wise. Like, you should have a morning routine and you should have a night routine. You should have something that you do that's gonna make you feel like, okay, yeah, I started my day off right. Like, there's nothing that can go wrong. Kind of falls back into my last tip, which is showing up for yourself in the little ways. If you set up systems like making up your bed in the morning or writing out your whole morning routine so you know you can hit every point of your morning routine, and these are the things that are gonna make you feel good and make you feel like, okay, I already conquered half of my day. For me personally, I have literally a whole calendar with my morning routine all on one side, and it's right in my face as soon as I wake up. Like, literally my bed is right there and then the calendar is right here. Like, there's no, no, do it, babe. I set up the system so I know it's gonna get done regardless, because if I do it, that's just gonna make me feel good about myself. That's just gonna make me feel like, oh wow, like I showed up for myself, like, period. And the only way like other people around you are gonna start showing up for you is if you start showing up for your own self. Like, a lot of us like to cry about, oh my god, like they don't show up for me, like da, da, da. Are you showing up for you? When's the last time you showed up for yourself? Don't expect people to show up for you if you're not showing up for yourself, period. That's a bar. Write it down. When you're first starting to set up systems, you're gonna find that certain things work for you, certain things don't. Rinse and repeat. Like, just, okay, that's not working, let me try this. That's not working, let me try this. Until you find a routine that feels so good to you that's just like, okay, there's no possible way for me to not do it, because it's just so simple, it just feels so good. Create that safe space for yourself by setting up systems so that there's no possible way for you to feel odd or out of place. Like, you have to create a safe space for yourself. You have to. It's so important. You need to feel good every single day. And I'm not saying like, oh, to be positive at all times, because it's not likely for you to always be positive, but you could always steer your day into a more positive light by setting up good systems that make you feel really good, so that you can continue your day and be like, you know what, like, it's all right. Fifth tip is to step back from people who don't align where you're trying to go. We like to indulge yourself in friends who are just not where we want to be in life. They're just not trying to do the things. They're not trying to get it together. They sulk, they complain, they do terrible things all day, all the time, and there's no way for you to be any better than them when you're literally indulging in what they do. No, separate yourself. And I'm not saying cut off everybody, because not everybody needs to be cut off, but some people just need to be placed at an arm distance until you get it together, so that when they come, it doesn't affect you or what you're doing. I like to let other people and how other people's lives going affect how our lives are going, and that's just not gonna cut it anymore. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna do it. No. Just because Tiffany's life is falling apart doesn't mean yours has to. It's literally so easy to forget to put yourself first when you're indulging in other people's mess. No, you have your own things to worry about. Focus on you so that you can go ahead and pour into other people's cup. You cannot pour into other people's cup if you're not pouring into your own cup. It just doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You're gonna always feel drained. You're always gonna feel like shit's not working, and you're always gonna have something to complain about. That's another thing. That brings me to stop complaining. Stop complaining about people. Stop letting people complain to you. And if there's nothing you can do about the person complaining to you, literally just sit there in silence. Say your little affirmations in your head. Say your little positivity prayer in your head, and just, I don't know, because life is really great. You know, like I'm doing good, and like things are so good for me, and I just love life, and life feels so good, and like I'm getting there. Like, you know, I let self-doubt take me down, but now, you know what, I'm not identifying with that anymore. So I'm like raising myself up as they're complaining to you, because that's just not who you are. That's just not who you are. You don't complain. You don't talk crap, you don't complain, you don't do none of that. You need to throw that out the window, because that, believe it or not, also is contributing to your self-doubt. Because if you're taking the time to go ahead and complain about other people, talk a bunch of crap about other people, what do you think people are going to do for you? What do you think your brain is going to associate you trying to do the things you want to do it yourself with? You need to stop complaining about little things in your life, because all that complaining too is just making your life even worse. You complain about the little things, and then you get more things to complain about. Notice that when you start complaining about one thing and it's the start of your day, by the end of the day you had like 10 things that you have done complained about that has accumulated to make your day even worse, because you started your day off on a bad note. Why are you complaining so much? When you're about to complain, this is what I need y'all to do. When you're about to complain, and I need you to write this down. Everything that I'm saying, you have to be writing down, because if you want to get rid of self-doubt and become a better version of yourself, you need to listen to me. Literally, as you're about to complain, or as you're about to say something negative, or say something negative about a person, you need to counter that and say something opposite. So for example, if I'm like, oh my god, all these cars keep cutting me. I love my car. My car is really nice. It's bright outside. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The grass is motherfucking green. Yep. Girl, I'm literally awake right now driving a car. Like, appreciation needs to be the forefront. Gratitude needs to be the forefront. You need to put that into play every single time. If you're more grateful, you will have more grateful things to be about. But if you complain a lot, you are going to have more things to complain about. And that's why your life is shitty. I'm just going to be honest. I'm being honest. I'm being real. Yeah, this is coming from someone who's done this. So I know. This is from personal experience. Listen to your girl. I promise I'm not clowning you. Just listen to your girl. 6th tip is, in the famous words of Nike, just do it. Literally, just do it. Do it sloppy, do it with nothing, do it with something, do it. I don't know, just do it, just get it done. Do it. Everybody starts somewhere, and if you don't do something because you feel like you're missing this, you're missing that, you're missing that, you're missing out. You're missing out on a better life. You're missing out on a better self, on a better experience. Figure it out. You literally got it. Like, it doesn't matter if you literally have dirt, nothings. Do it. Do it, babe. Do it. Start. If you start, because the hardest part of anything is starting. Literally, that's the hardest part. Once you start, you got over the biggest hump. So there's no point in you stopping. There's no point in just keep going. Just do it. Do it sloppy. Do it not knowing, because as you do it, answers are gonna pop up. I promise you. I know you guys been through things where you feel like, oh my god, it's not working out for me, but then you try and all of a sudden things are like starting to fall into place. Things are just popping up like that you needed. Now all of a sudden a friend had the book that you said you were gonna start reading. All this stuff, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, just because you decided to just do it, to just start, things start popping up that just help that. You're literally doing the biggest disservice to yourself not starting. And from my personal experience, there's been a lot of times where I've wanted to post social media, like post content, make a video like this for YouTube, and I'm just so terrified. I was just so scared. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I didn't want to start, and when I did start it, I would delete the video, and there's just like, no. Just do it. Just do it. Do it sloppy. Do it crazy. Do it, oh, I didn't know how to edit. Well, you figured it out. Like, everybody starts somewhere. Like, everyone starts as... When you plant a seed, it's not going to grow overnight. It grows little by little by little by little. If you don't stay there and water it and take care of it, make sure the sun is shining on it and start it up, it's not going to grow. If you don't plant the seed, the seed's not going to grow. It's just not. And your seed is not growing because you're not planting it. Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds, water the seeds, and go. Do it. My last tip and my biggest recommendation to all of you guys watching is to get into the law of attraction and the law of assumption. I promise you those things will change your life. And if you need to find a place to start with Sammy Ingram or start with Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks, law of attraction, Sammy Ingram, law of assumption. I promise you these things will change your life, and they kind of pertain to step 1. So that's my last step, my last tip. I'm not gonna go any further into that, and if you guys want me to, let me know in the comments. My name is Desiree, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my beautiful face. I will be posting more videos like this, but I also will be posting more vlogs and daily life videos and all that stuff mixed with a little bit of motivation in it, because I just love giving my girls motivation. You guys need the motivation. You guys need to know that you guys can do it. And I like to rewatch my own videos just so I can know, like, yeah, I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie, and I'm gonna get her done. And I'm gonna get her done, and I'm gonna get everything I want. Period. You know why? I follow all the steps that I told y'all, and it's working. So follow my steps and let me know how it's working. I don't know, you tell me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. If you didn't know, everything starts with you. Like everything starts with you. If you fix yourself, everything in your outer will reflect that.